My name's Mike Sharman. I have a business called Retroviral, and what we do is we create online content for brands. We develop strategies for digital platforms and the ways in which marketers are going to communicate. We're basically an advertising agency for the digital space.
Okay.
Advertising is one of the spaces that it is preferable to have started by some kind of formal training. So for my journey, for example, I went and studied a Bachelor of Arts in Marketing Communication at UJ. Some people will go the degree route and study that sort of qualification. Other people have the opportunity to go and study at private institutions such as your Vegas, your Triple A's, your Red and Yellow schools in order to learn specific skills from copywriting to design to strategy. These are all key components of the branding ecosystem.
Tell me, if someone didn't study, they could get into this industry, but obviously they'd need to work their way up.
Yes.
What type of skills would someone in the marketing industry need, especially with the digital space?
Marketing people need to be passionate about communication. So if you're someone who loves ads, or you love creative, or you love the design of something that you've seen in a magazine or a newspaper, this is it's an industry that could be right for you. If you don't have the opportunity to study, or if you don't have any formal qualifications, my recommendation would be to do the research, look at what kind of advertising or digital agencies are available in South Africa, what the best jobs are, where you'd like to work, and see what you could potentially fit your culture with that organization culture with. So from there, getting into a situation where, are you going to intern for this organization? How can you apply? What is the process? And I think that's the important thing, is that a lot of these skills can be taught and they are learned within the organization. Like, theory can only take you so far.
Exactly,
but
yeah.
the important thing is to really go, put yourself out there, network, see if there is an intern program of sorts, and for you to work your way up within that organization, within that agency. So it's all about the hustle in the marketing world.
So it's about marketing your brand and networking and getting yourself out there.
It's about creating your personal brand.
Okay.
It's about engaging on the different platforms where marketers are, looking at the Twitter, the Facebook, the YouTube environments to see ways in which you can engage with that brand, with that organization, and you in turn can grow and create your own personal brand. Marketers and digital people such as myself, we're most interested in ways in which potential recruits grab our attention.
Okay.
There was an individual who works for me. She went and created a microsite and said, it was all about why we want Kirsty and why we should hire her to be part of the organization. She created a hashtag campaign. That resume that she put together was even picked up by an international site called Resume Bear. And from there, her resume essentially went viral. And there was no other option but to bring her on over for an interview and say, boom, you've got the job.
Yeah. Well, that's what we've been telling our audience for a while now, is to make yourself stand out.
Yes.
It's a good thing you mentioned the microsite. That's quite a good idea if someone wants to get into that. Any last words of advice for our job seekers out there?
As a company owner who gets exposed to a lot of CVs, there's a lot of sameness. There's lots of mundane. And in our industry is about creative, breaking through the clutter. And that's why it's really important that those people that create their CVs, that's the first impression. And if your CV doesn't catch my attention, then it's really important that you do something else to grab our attention, because we're getting CVs constantly, all the time. And for us to be really interested in you, I want to see something different. It doesn't have to come in a formal letter. I mean, we've had people arrive with certain packages and certain boxes and personalized gifts that they've created to say, hey, here's a
look at me, basically.
Here's a tin of jam,
Yeah.
and this is I'm a unique little piece of jam, and I want to come work for you.